Ladies and gentlemen, we are tracking Category 2, 105 miles per hour sustained winds, Hurricane Helene. And I wish I had good news to report, but I don't. This is a monster storm, and it has potential to have catastrophic and unsurvivable impacts. It's still got anywhere from 10 more hours to intensify and is predicted to be a Category 4 at landfall. And if that happens, then you could get up to 20 feet of storm surge in some areas, which would be very bad. And those rain bands that I've been harping on, their potential now you can see in the high risk of excessive rainfall pink area. It now extends all the way down here up into here. And so this is a storm that is going to have major, massive impacts beyond Florida and considerable to locally catastrophic flash flooding into the Florida Panhandle, into much of Georgia and North Carolina, especially in the mountainous areas. Over 12 million people fall within a high risk of excessive rainfall today and tonight. Catastrophic and life-threatening flash flooding from Helene is likely for parts of the southeast and southern Appalachians. Most flood fatalities occur in vehicles, so please turn around, don't drown. I mean, we're talking a super red alert, eye-popping, 30-plus inches possible for some areas, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I'm talking to you, Brevard, Tyrion, Tryon, Marion, Newland. Tomer Berg says a major inland concern is excessive rainfall over the high terrain of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, with widespread flooding and wind damage anticipated. This map shows forecast rain totals beginning 2 a.m. this morning, excluding yesterday's rain. So, yeah, this is a super major, nasty situation that is about to get a whole lot worse. And if you're looking for good news, you're still alive, and the astrology suggests things will improve October 17th. So just like hang on for 3 more weeks. This too shall pass. And still technically, in my opinion, this is not the worst case scenario. Overnight, it had to fight some dry air. Had a hard time getting an eye. And so it could have been way worse this morning, but it still definitely has potential to get way worse over the next 10 hours, as the latest pass has a millibar pressure of 958. And I don't think I've ever seen this much pink/purple on the map before in my 12 and a half, 13 years of doing this. So take that into consideration. And then the tornado situation, the threat of is going to be wild across multiple states. Here, it's the whole box. Here, it's the whole box. Here, it's the whole box. I mean, basically, if you're in these areas today, you are going to be watching out for the possibility of tornadoes. And then tomorrow, that danger zone moves north. Here's a sidebar look at Jupiter. What are the impacts of 15 to 25 inches of rain? Homes and businesses will flood. Flooding will prompt evacuations and rescues. Flooded roads could make travel and potential evacuations difficult. Some roads may erode from underneath, creating hidden dangers. Sinkhole City. Locations that normally don't flood will be covered in water. Now remember, on top of the solar maximum conditions, we've also got Comet C2023 A3. Atlas, just coming in, which could be visible in the night sky, the naked eye, between now and October 6th when it's supposed to be at its brightest. Yeah, there are extreme warnings for the extreme storm surge and extreme warnings for the extreme flooding, especially in the southern North Carolina mountains. The official forecast has been updated for Biltmore Village, predicting an all-time record high crest. This is expected to surpass the historic floods of 1916 and 2004. Avoid Biltmore Village at all costs tonight and tomorrow. Sounds like good advice to me. Sidebar, the mayor of New York got arrested for corruption. This whole box is on Tornado Watch. It's a whole problematic scene, man. And it's just getting started. These are these rain bands I was talking about that would precede the hurricane. There's a bunch of rain up here, too. Hope Canada's okay. But, yeah. I mean, that's one giant rain band. And it's been like this for the last 12 hours. Although it shifted a little to the east. And then you're starting to see the hurricane on the radar. But yeah, just look at how much rain it's pushing ahead of it. Major flooding possible. Here we're looking at precipitable moisture, which is rain that's willing to participate in the event. And as you can see, that's a lot of rain. And moisture from Hurricane John is switching over here, which is not a good sign. And models continue to suggest, almost insist, that we will be dealing with this situation again around October 6th. We are in the middle of eclipse season, which is always super wild with weather. So it's staying true to form. And we had a total solar eclipse this year, which always makes the weather extra wacky, in my opinion. Here's a wind field size comparison of Ian versus Helene, brought to us by Noah. Noah, where have I heard that name before? So yeah, Lake James. There's bad news downstream, folks, on all the lakes and river streams of the Catawba. And definitely, I would be watching the rivers and lakes progress near you. Though not in person. Try to track it online. Backside of the sun go boom, baby. All right, stay cool. Play defense. Make good choices. And I will be here with you almost every step of the way. God bless everyone. Talk to y'all soon. I'm going to zoom out one last time. That's a monster. If you'll notice, it goes all the way up into Canada, almost to Greenland. Where is Greenland? All right. Talk to y'all soon. And if you stayed this long, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some type of earthquake. Maybe just like a 4, 5, somewhere in the East Coast. All right. Don't stress out about it, though. Everything is in God's hands. Make good choices because you still got free will.